Hello everyone, how are you doing? Good, I'm good as well. Let's look at the temperature. It's 2 degrees Celsius and it's early in the morning. Let's put this here. Today we are training Baji. And it's cold, quite chilly. Today we're training Baji Quan, and I think I can remember all the movements. So today is going to be a lot of repetitions, and I'm motivated. So let's stretch a little bit in the beginning. Ooh. Oh. Just some warm-up stretches. It is 2 degrees, but it doesn't feel like 2 degrees Celsius. It's like, I don't know, it feels a lot warmer. Okay, let's go. Okay, so my plan for today is to get back the 20 repetitions from the Jian Taolu that I didn't manage to do. So not get them back, but like today do 20. I think it's possible because today I don't have any weapons, like my wrist strength isn't a limiting factor, so I think I'll be able to do 20 repetitions of the whole Taolu, of the whole set. And I need to do that. So I thought I will do it like that. 2 light, 1 hard. And then again, 2 light, 1 hard. Maybe I up the percentage of the light repetitions a little bit more. I don't know yet. Maybe. So if we go by that, it's like 3. Oh, I'm so bad at math. Okay, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. Yeah, and then 1 light and 1 hard. So 6 times 2 is 12 light repetitions, plus 1 light repetition is 13 light repetitions and 7 hard repetitions. I think that makes sense. I think. I hope. Okay, let's start from there. So, let's see. The only thing that's a little bit cold today, the sun is very warm. The only thing that's cold today is the wind, because it blows quite hard. Oh, and the ground is a little bit wet. Oh, it's just unfreezing right now. Funny. So it's still a bit frozen. Okay. Let's start here to have the whole set on camera. Like this. First I do it very high and light, so later I can do it hard. This is just for repetitions, so that later on I don't have to stop. I forgot one here. So this needs to be in, and then it's like this. This movement is still a bit suspicious to me. Maybe like this. And this needs to be done 2 times, apparently. I always forget this other hand. Like this, right? And then from here, like this, like this. Yeah, that's the whole set. So when training a set or learning a new set, my approach is usually that I need to get down all the movements generally correct. I don't need to make them perfect. So if they have some nooks and crannies, especially in the transitions, it's not a big problem. First is get down all the movements, know how they should be done, and then know the movements. Know the movements. The second step is then what I'm doing right now, to repeat them. And then in the third part, I actually try to take out all the nooks and crannies. It's not that I split them apart very hard, so there is not a hard cut between those steps. It's more of a transitional phase. So, for example, if I'm almost done with the whole set and I almost know all the movements, I already start to repeat. You've seen me doing that when I first started with Baji. So I already start with repeating that over and over. And then in the second step, which I'm in right now, which is the repetition step, I also slowly, the more I realize, oh yeah, I got the set in, I got the taolu in, the more I also start to really look into the details and start to perfect them and make them correct. And that's where the danlian comes in, where you do one movement like 20-30 times or something. This is to really make the movements perfect. And then that's the way how I at least approach it. This repetition step, the second step, that shouldn't be too long. It should take, like, if I do it today 20 times, maybe if you get until to 100 times in total, 100 repetitions, the set you will not forget it anymore. Or at least if you keep continuing to practice. But to really make this taolu be engraved in your brain and your muscle memory, you need to do it 1,000 times. You need to have 1,000 repetitions, which is actually not that hard to do, but it takes time. But that's where the term Kungfu comes in. Hard work. Let's go again. Less talking, more practicing. Okay. Second light set. Just going through it very lightly. This going through a set lightly also serves a very good purpose. You can focus on making the paths very correct and pay attention to the details, which you can't really pay attention to if you do 100% of this. So, for example, to have this both motions with your feet, this stomp, and the both fists going down at the same time. That's a detail that's really hard to look in if you are only practicing hard 100%. Also, how this hand moves. If it's a straight line or there's a circle, all these things. Also this leg. So if you go like this, or if you do it like this, there's a difference in that. And to these things you can very good and very easily pay attention to if you go through it lightly. Wait, no, I forgot something. Like this, and then this. Haha! My elbow needs to be higher here. I think I'll just do one. Something that's very obvious to see is usually, but not always, but usually in traditional sets you end in the same direction that you started. So if I start in this direction, my end orientation of my body will be in the same direction. It's not an absolute rule, but that's one of the typical signs that your taolu, your set, is traditional. And the second important thing, that it's complete. Because the training method that I also do is to not teach a whole set for people. Maybe just 1/3 or 1/4, 1/4. That's enough as well. It just gives them something to practice and perfect their movements on. So learning a whole set should never be the goal. It's about the movements. And it doesn't matter if you have a lot of movements or not that many movements or a lot of movements. It's the same. The more movements you have, the more things you have to concentrate and focus on. So in the beginning it's a lot easier to just take a few movements, 10 movements, something, and practice that as a whole set and make it perfect. And then you continue with the next 10 movements, and so on and so on and so on. But this is more if you're not in a situation like me. That's more for if you have a teacher that's actually guiding you. I do have teachers, but I'm not at a point anymore where I'm visiting them once a week or something, because my bigger learning brother who taught me this set, he's in Taiwan. He doesn't have that much time. He doesn't have that much time to call me once a week. The other one, my teacher, is in Los Angeles. He doesn't have the time as well. So sometimes we send each other videos, but that's enough. Like especially me and my learning brother, my bigger one. But that's it. Not much more. So that's why I don't do this approach right now. Also, if you already have the foundations, you don't need to do that much. But in the beginning, it's a very good method to, especially in the first few years, like in the first 3 years, something about that. It's quite a good method to give them a set, but also to not overwork them with too much. Because Wushu is a lot, and Kungfu is, traditional Chinese Kungfu is a lot about coordination and movements and balancing movements of your body. And you need to get this in your body first. So if you already understood the principles about that, it's easy to put it into work, but like if you don't, it's actually a lot more beneficial if your teacher only teaches you a part of the set. Okay, let's go 70%. I'm also not talking about speed, I'm talking about depth of stances. Yeah, my Shibu, my Shibu got weak. Oh yeah, that's burning. Make them quads burn. My Shibu got really bad. Oh no, it's because it's the other one. It's the left one. Let's see if I still manage to do the height that I'm actually used to. Ooh, hard. Yeah, right leg is easier. Okay, let's go again. 2 light, 1 hard again. Just walking through. Yeah, that's Shibu. That was the one. Bam, 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 bam. Bam. I only wanted to do one. So, like this. Yeah, this movement needs to be practiced for sure. One more light. I always want to do this again. Again, wanted to do the wrong movement. That doesn't look half bad. Now I'm getting warm, so it's time to take off a layer because the next repetition is going to be a hard one. How do I do that? No. Ooh, fresh, very fresh. Then let's don't waste any time. Put these bad boys back on. Oh, I'm already sweating, I figure. Okay. Let's do 70% again. Nope, that was too deep. Yep. Whoop. Slower. Something like this, like that. Whew. Not satisfied. By far not. By far not. I don't know. It feels like I have to. My center needs to go down a lot more. But not in that way. But like in that way. I'm not stable when I go that way, this deep. Yeah. Okay. Also, I'm not certain of the movements. So right now we have 6 reps. Let's go. 2 light. Two walkthroughs. Ooh, spraying dirt on myself. That's where I messed up just in a rep before as well. Yeah, like that. This movement, this is still a bit, I'm not 100% sure, because you have to get your fist from this side to that side, so yeah, this end needs to be higher a little bit as well. On this one I'm not standing stable, same as that one, so this one needs to be trained as well. Also these, every time I stand on one leg, the dolly shouldn't be like this, but like the foot should be like this, but I cannot do it because of the boots. They're quite restricting. Like this, and then like this, like this, like this, like that. Bam. Very nice. Again. Almost. Now I can do this. Bam. 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 Whoop. Wha. Bam. 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 Good. Camera turned itself off. Great. Okay, I almost finished the hard set. I stopped right around here. So this, and done. Ooh, it's cold, but I like it. I think I have to adjust the camera angle a bit. Yeah, that's better. Okay. So, one point that I've pinpointed, one movement that I pinpointed to be a problem is this. Although this works already pretty fine, I still have to do this a little bit more. And then the biggest, oh no, this one is also, I need to do a little bit of lower stance. My stances aren't that great. You can really see that in this towel. And the third one is right after this here, this going over. I still don't feel it. Well, what's your feeling, right? No, what I mean is I don't get the hang of the movement. I think I know how it should be done, but like doing this feels fairly odd to me. So I think I don't know, I need to do something different here. Maybe it's the punctuation of the power that's the issue. That actually might be true. Okay, 2 more light. 1, wait, no, carry from the waist. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Up. Like this. Yes. Yes. Good. I'm talking to myself here as if I'm a student, but actually that's good as well. So here we're back at this movement. Yeah. Bam, 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 bam. Whoo. Ha. Bam. 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 Like this. Like this. Like this. Oh, slowly getting the hang. Oh, the sun feels good on my skin. What I meant with this turning around movement, where I said I slowly get the hang, if you do it slow, it's hard to do it. But if you think you're like here and you just want to go in this direction, it's really just turning around your own axle. The movement starts from your waist like this. So I think I slowly get the hang of it. And that's the magic of repetitions, especially in traditional Chinese martial arts. A lot of it is about self-reflection, trying to do what your teacher tells you, and then learning it by yourself. So even though you have a teacher who teaches you how to do it, you still have to kind of figure it out on yourself. The teacher is there to show you the general movements, but like things like this, to make us feel shun, so coordinated, fluid, they cannot be taught, because this is, I don't know, it's not something like memorizing a poem or something. It's something you have to experience, feel, and train to keep it. And your teacher is only there to guide you, to give you a scaffolding that you can use to build up yourself. And that's something so magical about traditional Chinese martial arts. It's all about yourself. It's just about yourself. The only person who counts is you, your diligence, your perseverance, and your willpower. And that's, to me, I think, something very magical. Let's go again. Light. Oh, it's getting cold. It's getting very cold. Might have took off too much, but if I put on the pullover again, I'm gonna sweat, and then I'm gonna get wet, and when I'm wet, I'm gonna get cold as well. So it's no use. Bite through it. Oh yeah, this one needs to be bam. Bam. Nope. Bam. Forgot the right hand. I'm doing too much this. I should stay one level. I'm losing too much energy. Because again, I don't feel secure doing deep stances. We need to practice this a bit more. Yeah, I know how to practice, what to practice. Okay, I think actually let's do it in this hard rep as well. So that's the 12th rep. After that we have 8 more to go. Let's go. Stay low. Better. Whoop. Hup. Almost done the wrong movement. Like this. Meh. Can be better. And I'm still not paying attention to this. But I'm warmer now. So let's not waste any time. What's the battery? Good. Let's not waste any time. Do it light. Ooh, wind is chilly. As soon as I'm done, I need to get home, take a hot shower to not catch a cold. Definitely must not let my body cool out. Was that wrong? I think that was wrong. Oh no, I did this. Yep, no, it was right. What you've just seen now is also a very good indicator that you're on the right track. I just completely stopped to think, and I was like, wait a minute, did I do that? So that's also a very good point to reach, because that means you already stopped thinking about which movement is next, which is the end goal, right? Yeah, this kick and punch is also not great. Yeah, a lot of things I need to practice on. But that's not the goal of today's training session. Great. Again. So what I'm really doing is just rep up after rep after rep after rep to just get the repetitions in, and then maybe on the side looking onto some details, for example that my arm is not doing this but like stays like this, but this is not the main objective, right? Main objective is memorization. This kick, bam, like that. Yeah, I need to practice that as well. What else? Good. Now we're at 15. Let's do it this way. I do one more hard and then 2 light. Wait, that doesn't add up, does it? 15. Now I have to do 1 hard, then we're at 16. Then I need to do 4 more. What? Let's do one more light, then a hard, then I'm at 17, then I only need to do 3 more, and I think the 3s are going to be light. Let's see. Okay, 1 more light. What I'm paying attention to right now is to not have my elbow overextended, but keep it in a neutral position, especially in these punches. I tend to do this So I have to keep them like this. No! Damn it. Yeah, like this. Yes, let's go. Timing wasn't right. Let's do it right here. Bam. Yeah. I think this one is quite important. So from this position to really make a step back like this as a dodge and counter. And I think this hand movement needs to be bigger. So it's not just like this, but it should be like this. I think something like this. Whoop. Very good. What did I say? 1 more hard, 3 more light. Ooh. What's the battery? Good. Okay, let's go. Let's not waste any time. This is a hard one. That wasn't clean. I'm too stiff and too high. Life hack: if you ever feel cold, just do squats or bend down, because these are the biggest muscle of your body. They need to generate a lot of power, but they also generate a very beneficial byproduct: heat. So if you ever feel cold, just hold this stance, the horse stance. Really, it doesn't take long, like maybe 1 minute, and you'll feel warm. 2 minutes maximum. So, life hack. Let's go again. Ooh. I do 1 more light, then I put on the pullover and do 2 more lights. Then I'm done. Like this. I wanted to do this one again. No. Let's go again. Bam. 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 Bam, bam, bam. Bam. Now I can do it. Bam. 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 Oop. Bam. 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 Wow. Are the sound effects good? Write it in the comments. Okay, I'm gonna put on my pullover. Okay, let's do 2 more lights, and when we're done for this training session. I don't need to stand that far away actually. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh man. Again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, so 30, right? 31, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40. 41, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 50 movements approximately. Not too bad. Not too bad. That's actually a good amount. Last rep, right? Should be the last one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. It's normal that happens. It's very normal. That's part of the learning process. At one point I get so annoyed by it that I memorize, oh yeah, here first I have to do this, and then second is the other one. That's totally normal. So if you get at that point, don't see it as something bad, just change it. And then see it as something good, because you're making progress. That's definitely something to cherish, right? In the end, it's also the process that makes fun. To challenge yourself over and over again with something new and trying to get the hang of it, right? So in German there is the saying, it's lebenslanges Lernen, which translated means lifelong learning. It means exactly what it means. You don't stop learning. for your entire life. And that's something very profound. Great. Well done, guys. High five. That was a great session. I think 20 reps for this is quite a quite high goal to do, especially when it's so cold outside. But on the other hand, sometimes you need to do that. Sometimes it's a very strong signal to your subconsciousness that you need and you want these movements to be memorized. So I don't think you always have to do that. By far not. Consistency over intensity any day. But I think from time to time it's not too bad. By far not, quite the opposite. It can be quite beneficial. So yeah, great workout. Lots of small pieces and bits where I have to practice. My older learning brother, Jie Hong Dago, he just last year got at the point where he thinks his Baji is quite okay. So, and his Baji is a lot better than mine. So I'm by far not at that point. This is also my first Baji Taolo that I've ever learned, to be honest. Before that, I learned quite a lot of Tanglang Quan, Qixing Tanglang, so 7-star praying mantis. So I'm not that familiar with it, but I actually like the principles behind Baji. And also I figure that Baji is a very good style to know and to know the principles of when fighting in armor, because you need to use your whole body, and there are not that many hand movements you can do like in Tanglang Quan. So actually doing these broader movements where you really use your body behind every punch and all these things, I think it makes a lot of sense, especially, as I said, for fighting in armors. And that's one of my goals next. Not to fight in armor, but to have an armor and to practice with a traditional Chinese armor. The one that I'm looking into is one from the Tang Dynasty. It's a laminar armor. It's not going to be heavy cavalry armor, so like completely armored, like a tank. No. It's going to be a basic infantry armor of an officer, but still a lower officer who also might get into fights. Yeah, I think higher prestige armors aren't that bad as well, but the higher the prestige goes, the more likely is the person to sit on a horse. And cavalry armor is completely different from infantry armor because they don't need to walk, so they can be a lot heavier. And I wouldn't want that. I want armor that I can use on foot and on horse. So that's the reason why infantry armor and also lower ranks. And also the armor that I'm looking into is not one from Ming Dynasty or late Tang Dynasty where they have like these mountain pattern laminar things, scales, but really just regular laminar armor that they've used for centuries. Yeah. I might make a video about that as well. That's gonna be interesting when that thing arrives. We'll see. Okay, bye.